better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that.
Good evening everybody, Bruce Foster, Chewing the Fat. Welcome to the show, good evening. I hope everybody's had a good week, and tonight I've got Matty O'Connor on the show, and we're going to talk about the SCX event, multisport event, which is coming up in a couple of weeks time. So I think 3 weeks approximately, so we'll get Matty on for that one, and we'll hear what he's got to say. He's got a few announcements, a few things. As typical Matt, he's always excited about the event coming up, and super enthusiastic about the whole thing. But rightly so, because it is, in my book, it is one of the bigger events in Australia as far as free ride and multi-sports events are concerned. So, you know, it's always good for the event, especially when it's on our doorstep here in Queensland. It's just a phenomenal event. If you're at a loose end for something to do that particular weekend, definitely go up, have a look, take the family. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. So what we'll do is let's hear from the man himself, and we'll get him on. Guys, we'll obviously go through our usual roundup of things that are happening, what's not happening, that kind of stuff. So let's get our guest on first, and we'll go from there. Bear with me a second while I hook this up. I hope you're ready, mate. Let's see where we are. Excuse me. Bet he's not even ready. Mate, how you doing, mate?
G'day, mate. How are you?
Second, let me just switch this over. We don't have you on screen. There we go. All right, there we go. Not bad. Not quite looking right. Hang on a second. There's a little details missing there. I've just got to get that picture at the front. Can't leave it like that. That's a disgrace. 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Come on, maybe. There we go. All right. Matt, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Let me just double check. Can everybody hear me okay, and can they hear Matt okay as well? Just want to make sure this is all right before we proceed even further. Give me a thumbs up, someone. If you got this on you'll hear me through your headphones because of the call, but I'm worried about the feed itself, the live feed,
Okay.
not being quite correct. So I'm hoping I can get a thumbs up from somebody. If everybody can hear, a thumbs up from somebody would be pretty epic.
I can hear you from the
Both. Daz can, yep,
YouTube.
Daz has got it as well. That's fine. Perfect. Right. Okay. Mate, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
It's that time of year again.
Yeah, it's sneaking up really quickly. Yeah.
I seem to be jumping about here. Oh God, what's going on? Right, let's proceed anyway. Hopefully the video's not interfering too much. It just seems to be jumping about a wee bit. I don't know why. All right, mate. So what's happening with yourself, and how's the event all shaping up?
Yeah, mate. Thanks for having me on. Always a pleasure. Yeah, event's shaping up really well. This year is set to be the best. We always try and make it better every year.
Yep.
Also been doing making moves to make it easier for myself for organising it, just so that we can get longevity. And so that's just an ongoing battle. Every year we learn something, and I think it really feels like the jet ski community get behind it so much. They all want to see it succeed, and so the advice and the tips, the support from everyone is overwhelming every year. Yep. So it's really fantastic. It's humbling.
Definitely. I've got to say that this just can't come around quick enough for me every year. It's I love being in, even if it's just watching it, it's just a spectacle for me that I really enjoy. And I'm trying, and I would love everybody else to experience the same sort of event. For anybody that's never experienced this before, get up there, have a look, and I've never felt the vibe anywhere else that the vibe that you guys all create in that event. It's such a good
I get what you're saying, hey. Yeah. I think it's because it's a cumulative total of everyone getting stoked about it. It's how free ride events have always been for me. And it's great to be able to pay that back to the sport that's given me so much.
I totally agree.
And I love it. Like I'm really excited. I'm kind of trying to think where to start, because I always get a bit lost for words when I'm talking to you, because it's like say all of the things.
I'll listen, if you've got things that you want to just rattle off, go ahead, mate, and I'll step back and you can talk about the event, what's planned, when, where, what the events, what the sports are, all that kind of stuff. So, mate, listen, it's your spotlight. Go ahead and sell it, mate.
All right. Okay. So SCX, Sunny Coast Extreme, 2025. It's the 23rd to the 25th of May this year on the Sunshine Coast. We have it at Alexandra Headland Skate Park. Anyone who hasn't been there, it's a very unique venue, whereas we've got the surf club surrounded by like fantastic restaurants, coffee shops, and of course the ocean. And so we optimize on that and just try and throw the best event that we possibly can. We have fantastic support every year by Nate and Kels from Phase One Automotive, who bring Prestige AV, set up all of the sound equipment. Got Corin and Nina come down to run the beach this year, and that's for the free ride section, SCX Free Ride, sponsored by Jet Pilot, who've been day one supporters. And this year we've got the Rise Motor Surf World Series, where we're the third round, and we're getting it attracts all of the Australia's best riders and around the world's best riders, guys that can get here to come and battle it out for fame and glory, and of course, like, to get the shots. So we've always had fantastic support by Craig and Jeff Lakeford coming, and that stuff is priceless, because that captures the day. I often get lost in like doing all of the things to get those shots. So that's how it's represented, like, and the value of that for those guys, like giving up their time and sitting there and focusing for 3 days straight. Doing that is incredible. So they're offering, of course, offering packages. So hit up those guys to support them who are supporting us. Got fantastic giveaways happening. Fantastic prizes. Lots of prizes coming in.
What's the biggest one? What's the big prize?
Okay, so obviously it's the Crash Reaper raffle that is happening at the event. You don't have to be there to enter it. You just go to our website, sunnycoastextreme.com, and go and enter it. Well, we'll send it to you, so there's no drama with that. But yeah, you'll get a phone call. There every year, we're just finding that like the support of the raffle is fantastic. It always seems to go to someone who's deserving, like a young, keen rider. So it's perfect. Like I'm stoked to see someone local, like Queensland local, get it again. But yeah, open to everyone to enter, and that's going to be really exciting to see who picks up the Reaper this year, because that's cool. Jet Pilot, of course, sponsoring that as well with gear pack to keep the riders out. But I want to do a shout out to Works Racing, who for anyone who hasn't entered the free ride yet, this might be incentive to jump on board and do it. So of course, the Jet Pilot SCX free ride is an event where we go out in groups of 10. Any level of rider can go. You could be beside one of the world's best, or me, So obviously any skill level. It's mega supportive. We've got Daz out on the safety ski watching our back the whole time.
He's tuning in from the UK, actually.
Legend. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, it's open to anyone. So Works are giving us 40 towel seat covers. So the first 40 entries, which is starting to fill up pretty quick, will get this offer. So if you're one of the first 40 to enter, that's what you will pick up from Works. So that's a really cool prize.
Nice one. Stoked
to get one. Yeah, we've got a couple of giveaways actually at the event during the skate park comp as well. So from Reef Waters Resort in the Philippines, they're giving us a 4-night prize, a holiday, 4 nights, deluxe room, breakfast daily, transfers and massage from Cebu in the Philippines. So this resort is absolutely insane. So it's a 4-day, free 4-day holiday in the Philippines. That's that, as well as our Fish Ski Australia fish ski pack. It's valued at $1,100. They'll be giving away an actual fishing kit from Fish Ski Australia.
Is these giveaways, is that going to be on the finals day? Or is it or could it be any point during the 3 days?
These ones will be in support of the sponsors. So you get down to the event, register with them. We'll have a QR code, and it'll just be as simple as that. It'll be a giveaway where, to help them promote themselves, and also it's just a win-win. Somebody's going to win it who's down there, and our sponsors get exposure because they're fantastic and generous offers. So if you imagine like the skate park pumping, all the Ryan Williams and all his crew are coming down, the Hill Willies, they're all coming down to support the skate park comp. If you imagine the ocean, looking out at Alex, beautiful sunny day, hopefully, surf's pumping, and you've got the free ride there, and then you've got the Rise Motor Surf World Series beside it, with head-to-head of just 2 hungry riders battling it out for that spot, like top dog spot. The atmosphere is electric. Like it's exciting just to be a part of it.
Do you think we'll get a repeat of last year where Bruno nearly clashed with was it Jimmy Blackwood? Remember they both went up the air at the same time. They were pretty close to each other.
Oh mate, it is. Yeah, it's like moments like that happen all the time in free ride as well. That we just
Daz got it on his camera when he was out on the ski, he caught it, and we happened to have footage of it obviously as well, and I just remember everybody going, "Whoa," because it looked so close, and when we saw the footage later on, they were pretty close to coming to blows to each other as far as colliding with each other.
Oh, it's insane. And once you're in the air, you can't change your
You can't,
trajectory.
no, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
and those boys are sending it. So the time as well that they would have had where they would have realized that they could hit,
Yep.
it would have felt like an eternity. And nothing you can do about it. But yeah, like,
hold on and hope
lucky they're both fantastic riders. Yeah. We just put that one down to just good karma.
That for me was definitely a highlight. Just the closeness and the sheer awe of that particular little incident. Thankfully nobody was injured in the course of that, but it just highlights the kind of the effort and the skills that these guys have got. And I think that also highlights the level of the event itself, that people are making the effort to come to it, to come and compete, which is a rarity in a lot of the events around Australia just now.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's really nice to say. It is really humbling to everyone's the effort, the amount of money that everyone pours into their machines, and the effort. Like these guys driving over from Perth, all of the Melbourne boys that make the trek every year.
You've got we noticed the other week, was it last week, we got somebody coming over from New Zealand as well, and the community have been great because they're actually going to fix them up. They're going to hook them up with a ski.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. That happened really quickly too. I've got a bloke from New York, I think he is, from the US coming over.
Nice one.
Yeah, and it's just, hey.
Do you have a commentator? Is Joel commentating or?
Jolie, I think he's focusing on his side hustle, or maybe his front hustle now. So I'm not sure, but I've got. Yeah, I've got Corin back as well.
Cool. Nice
one. I contacted him really early just to work out schedules with work and stuff like that. And we had to move it a couple of times. Like you basically getting that right date, like lining up with World Tour, lining up with all of the helpers, all of the volunteers, all of this like support council, etc. You kind of have to just chuck them in and shake it around until something fits.
Jeff's jumped on board there as well. He made a comment. He says this event's always world class. Definitely, Jeff. What he has asked though this time, Matt, is that we have no rain this time.
No worries, mate. Sweet, done.
Pencil that one in, Jeff. Yeah.
Don't look at the forecast. Is what I say, because we can ride in anything, and
it's not very advantageous for me though in all my gear.
It really is not. It's not good for electrics. It's not good for expensive cameras. It's horrible for a skate park that has like an epoxy covering that you can't even walk on when it's wet. So
that's the other thing. Now I know we're talking free ride and stuff out on the water. There's a lot of other people that are into other things as well. What other events are obviously there apart from the free ride stuff out on the water? So we've got the free ride event at the competition itself. Then we've got the best jump ride. Is that right?
So like all of our biggest air. So we've got biggest air, stand up, and blaster. So if you own a blaster or a spark, that's a class of its own and a really hard fought one. I love that event.
So are you saying that for the best air, can it be a sit down ski?
Yeah.
So a spark or something can do the trick.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Okay. And if it's your first time at SCX, then you get free entry.
That's actually interesting. You've said that now, Matt, because a comment that was made on one of my posts earlier about you coming on in 30 minutes was Tessa Lee indicating if you have can we make a sit down class for wave jumping? So now that you've said that,
Yeah, it's done.
and okay, that opens up a big world there then. All
Yeah,
right.
biggest air blaster
Spread the
we
word
call
on
it.
that one through the wave jumping community.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, thanks to Caravan Mechanic and Detailing Service, we set up this initiative where if anyone wants to enter, just contact me. You have to like and share CMDS, and that's it. You're in. I'll send you a code. So yeah, we've had some really good response to that, and it's really exciting just to be able to offer something like that. So yeah, like that's from the support of Mikey Lee, who doing it just to get behind it, because he's a legend, and he also donates his time as well for volunteering.
It looks like just in the space of a couple of minutes, there's been, like, off the back of our comments about the sit down skis jumping. Aaron Donastis has actually jumped on, and I know he does some wave jumping, and he's in that kind of wave jumping community. So I'm pretty sure there'll be a few of them with the Rec Light skis.
Oh yeah, just reach out.
Jumping on board this, just for the fun of it. So yeah, watch this space as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
It could be exciting stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Some new additions to the event. We've got Level Up Labour Hire up at the Gold Coast, who are sending us, I think it's 3 to 5 blokes to work the event for the 3 days. So whatever that looks like. So that's new, and that's super cool. Jake in the Gold Coast is an absolute legend. Yeah, Level Up Labour Hire. So all of these little things, all these support that we get, just makes the event better. Yep. And yeah, I'm really excited about it.
So where are you going to be in amongst all this?
Everywhere, nowhere.
You're going to be split. You'll be splitting yourself in 40 different pieces, because you'll be wanting to be here, there, and everywhere. My
thinking is just do one thing. Do whatever's in front of me. Do that.
Yeah.
Give that 100%.
I'm happy to periodically have you come up, and then we can have chit chat.
Well, if all goes to plan, then I should be able to.
Yep.
So and that's kind of what I wanted. As well, a bit of an ulterior motive with going so Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the jet skiing, Sunday being the live stream finals.
Yep.
And having the skate park on the Saturday. So then on the Sunday, I can actually sit and watch them and enjoy it and hang out with you. And whereas previously I've just tried to just jam, make one day that's really epic, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. I've prioritize one day for one area, and then prioritize the other day for the other area.
Exactly.
So right. I think to be honest, the skate park definitely needs its own highlight day. And if it's Saturday, so the plan would be what, skate park Friday, Saturday?
No, skate park Saturday.
Just Saturday? Yep, okay.
Just Saturday, with the backup day of Sunday as a rain day, so having that weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for free ride and the World Series. So if you enter and you just want to ride your jet ski on the beach, listening to beats, hanging out with cool people, that's what free ride's about, and that's what I loved about competing.
Daz has extended the invite for you to come out and do some live commentary from the back of his ski.
Yeah, we should do that. That's a great idea. So can you dial me in like this from my phone?
We were talking about doing that, and I think I remembered when we had a surf event, and I think I told you this before. There was a bit of a lag with getting the phone call between me asking the questions and trying to dial it in to the stream. The lag was too much. There was too much of a delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
still
maybe if we
trying
did
to,
it
like,
like,
the only other way I would be able to get around it was if I had some kind of wireless
network.
transmission system that allowed me to take your video footage and audio from a set distance away, and then I just plug it straight into one of the feeds.
Oh
That
yeah,
would,
we'd
but I
have
don't
wireless
have
line
that
of sight if we
capability
put
at
a
the
router
moment.
in there.
Yeah, I don't have that capability at the moment. So,
Oh, I can help you with that for sure.
unless I can lend it, unless I can borrow it from somebody.
No, I've got one.
What have you got? We'll talk about that off
Wi-Fi
air.
router.
We'll talk about that off air. It's not a router.
Yeah.
It's actually. I'll send you the link of what it is. Actually, we'd need to get a walkie-talkie. The audio might come in. I could maybe. Yeah,
But
maybe.
if we just cut,
with that.
if we just cut to me as well, like not have a conversation, just go, oh right, okay, now we're cutting to Matt, and I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, thanks, yeah,
We could probably do that on the phone, and you can then just do your little sideline report, so to speak.
do a sideline report, yeah. So yeah, safety report with Daz, and just hugging him ever so gently.
You'll be hugging the back of Daz.
So well, he's gonna get it.
We'll
I'll be able to use my Jet Pilot waterproof phone protector that they're giving everyone.
If I'm not having to ask you questions and I just leave it to you to do your little spiel, then that's fine.
Yeah,
we can do it that way. Okay.
Oh yeah, but we can. Let's chat about that device.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Daz has got an idea there. We could probably do that. Yeah, he's got his communication setup that he has. We could probably use that. We'll talk about that. Like, yeah, we've got a couple of weeks. We'll get that. We'll have a look at that, and then we can. I'll probably be up on Saturday anyway, so I can do a dry run.
This Saturday.
Yeah, not this Saturday. No, the Saturday of the event.
The event Saturday.
But you're only needing me up there on the Sunday, but I'll probably most likely come up on the Saturday so that I'm not having to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to drive up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah.
I'll see if I can crash with Daz.
Yeah, and we've got spaghetti night. You'll miss spaghetti night though. So come up Friday. Go to spaghetti night.
Besides, Craig Millen has the night activities are always fun. So there must be some legendary night activities that go down.
Yeah, there is, and it's like you can go as hard as you want, or as as normal as you want. But it's spaghetti night's our tradition since day one. So yeah, Alex Bar and Grill put on free spaghetti for everyone, and we go there and just chill out, and it's fantastic. Yeah. I love spaghetti night.
I've heard they're good. I heard it's a good night. It's a good fun night. So, so what else is going on then? How's the setup on the headland itself? What's the setup up there? Do we have do you have a bar or something on? Food?
Oh yeah, Alex Surf. This year I've got Alex Surf Club putting on the bar because they actually do a beach bar there as a regular kind of event. So it was a no-brainer. That way it's actually a full bar. Oh, we've got all the food vans as well. Yeah. The food vans are back. Of course, there's all the restaurants around, but we've got like Sunday night, we've got a reserved area at Bluff Bar, which pumps for a Sunday sesh. So, finals, presentation, Bluff Bar, and just kick back, I think will be the plan. But yeah, like music pumping, food vans, bar, all of the sponsor tents, all like just a crazy different array of.
Got the resident DJ on site.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. Yeah, he's he loves it. He loves it, and he's.
I'll probably get shut down for copyright. You know what? I actually had that happen not last year, but the year before. But it was the broadcasters obviously went out, so it didn't get shut down. But what I had was recently I got a notification from Facebook saying, "Oh, there's a copyright strike or there's a copyright infringement on this particular broadcast or this particular video," and it turned out it was a couple of the SCX events that we broadcast from 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
not that it affected the there and then or the there and now, but obviously down the track when they were suddenly starting to scrutinise everything, which is what they tend to do. So we'll be fine. We'll be all right. As long as the commentating's going. I'm going to try and patch the commentary right into the
Yes.
as well, rather than being
Definitely.
just something that's in the background.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was great. It was great having Joel, and he crushed it. And I'm really looking forward to having Corin back,
yep.
because I think as he's frothing. He's really excited. Yeah, hopefully Joel comes down and comes to the event, and we can just get him on there and having a crack again. Try and talk him into it. But yeah.
I believe he's going to be in Queensland at the time. I think
I
he's
hope so.
on holiday. I'm sure he said he was. I'm pretty sure he said a while back he's on holiday up here. When I spoke to him at the Aussie Nationals down the Gold Coast, I did ask him about it, if he was commentating, and he did say he was up here on holiday at that time, but he wasn't sure if he was going to come to the event because he obviously had his family with him. So so fingers crossed he does, because it's always good to have him on board.
Definitely, yeah, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for the kids too, like especially on the Saturday, just hanging out at the skate park, watching, like even if you have little kids, like watching the little kids shred kind of shows the crowd that this event is for all levels. It's
Do you
not
have
just
anybody? Is there not anybody showing or highlighting that particular event on the skate park?
Yeah, definitely.
Who stream? Is there some? Because obviously
Oh,
I'm not
no.
going to be streaming it, but you're not doing anything like that for this event, are you?
No, no set stream, but
Because it's a shame, because these kids deserve the recognition. But in saying that, I do understand that there's implications and paperwork that needs to be sorted out as far as permission and all that with the kids and stuff like that, because you're dealing with a lot of minor, under 16-year-old kids, and that brings its own different dynamics. So I get where you're coming from with that. So it's just a shame, because the kids would love to be able to watch themselves back and say, hey, I was on the live stream kind of thing, or it was highlighted in the videos online,
Yeah, I'm just going to try and capture as much video as I can myself.
Yep.
And we do have videographers coming. We've got photographers coming, like specifically just for that.
You've got a designated team just to do those videography?
For the skate park?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice one.
So yeah, each year it sort of differs, but people reach out to me as well, which is really nice, who are interested in doing it.
Now our free ride event, and probably the jump event as well, the highest jump. We've got
biggest air.
Biggest air. Sorry, my bad. The biggest air. Now hopefully we've got. Is it Mick from Wake FPV?
Oh yeah.
The drone.
Oh yeah, Waking Dreams.
Yeah, Waking Dreams. That's it.
Yeah.
So.
100%. He's back.
Yeah, he was fantastic last year. He got some great epic shots, and that drone is like lightning.
It's crazy.
Very fast.
It's just so pro. Just that angle and him sweeping around when the boys, like the slow-mo really shows how technical and how insane these guys are.
Definitely.
So I actually got contacted by Jeswa Media, and that's Jesse Chirizzi today, who's keen to cover. They did the Watercross Nationals.
That's right. Yep.
As well.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And they know Craig as well. So it's just it's nice. Like people just get behind it. People are keen. When you got a good product, it sells itself, and then all we can do is just try and put on the best event that we can and not worry about the weather, because that is something that we
Make the most of it. Make the most of it, no matter what the conditions happen to be.
We can mitigate, but we can't worry about it.
Exactly. There's going to be plenty of media coverage. Then you got Craig, Jeff, Jess. Obviously, I'm going to be up there on the Sunday doing the stream.
Heaps of content.
Dream's going to do some coverage as well. There's stuff which will be integrated into the stream. It's going to be a cracker. From a media perspective.
Absolutely. Oh, I've got. Can I do a shout out to Shoreline Jetskis, who are supporting us, giving us 1 or 2 judges for the event. So yeah, all the boys at Shoreline.
Okay. Yeah. Jordy and the team.
Yeah. So yeah.
I've got to say the t-shirts are looking sharp.
Thank you.
Definitely. I'm a large, by the way.
Done. No worries. I'm gonna have to make sure that all of the riders actually get theirs, because we're gonna be selling them this year, and I don't want anyone to miss out.
Why don't you ask them when they do their entry?
When we what?
When they do their entry.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. All the riders. Yeah, we'll give the riders all a shirt then, and then probably on the Saturday start moving them. Because
like the people, Jeff's just starting to put his shirt size in there as well too. Are you seeing the comments?
Oh yeah.
He's got 2XL in there already.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%. That's it's just something that we kind of need to evolve the way we make money or get money to pay for it, because Portaloos aren't free. Security's not free.
Yeah, exactly. Things are not free, unfortunately. They're not all free. It costs money, unfortunately, and I guess an event like that, it's not going to get cheaper as the years go by. It gets more expensive because there's more hoops to jump through.
More hoops, and everyone else has hoops, and so everyone else puts up their prices. Yeah, but we just roll with it. We have to evolve. The good thing is, that's the one thing that doing this event has taught me, is that you have to change. So the way we attract sponsors, and we may not get many cash sponsors, but the ones like the guys, especially these guys having a crack, that kick us some money, like Noddy from Noddy's Performance Products, and Camp Foam Craft Floors at the Gold Coast, kick us some money, and I know that is a big deal, because it's a big deal for me. It's just small things like that, like community and riders that, contribute in ways that a lot of people won't ever know, because it's like monetary. So it's so much appreciated. Everything's getting harder, but we get better at it. So
that's it. And in a couple of years that I've been involved in it, it's just kept on escalating and getting bigger and better every year. So I'm really looking forward to this year's one. So can't wait. Yeah,
can't wait to see you again, mate.
Now I'm going to be. You can still I'm going away for 10 days, but by all means, still message me if we need to talk anything. We've got to keep the communication open, and let's fine tune things in the lead up to this, because when I get back, I'm not back until the 20th, and then 4 days later I'm up your way for the event. So it's going to be a tight window when I get back to get everything organised and make sure everything's functioning properly. So
we can have a crack at setting up. Yeah, we can have a crack at setting up that network on.
Do that this Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's fine. Sounds good.
See how we go. Also,
you need to add before we go, mate?
No, I'm just looking at my list. I was furiously making notes. Ace Sunglasses are giving us 6 of their new range of killer optics this year. And that's it. That's not it. That's just what I've written down that I can remember off the top of my head.
Let's just say, Matt. Let's just say, Matt, that there's going to be a lot of surprises over the course of 3 days. So unless you're at the event, you're not going to know about them.
Yeah, and it's epic. It's free as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we work our ass off to keep it free, and the only thing that ever works against us is the weather. But to be completely honest,
don't say that, Matt. Don't say
I
that.
got to hit it front on, because honestly, like, if even when it's been shit, we still get big crowds. It's crazy. Like, people still come and brave the weather. That's how cool it is. So that one time when we get like the combo of great surf and great weather, this thing is going to be it's going to blow up. And that's kind of what we work towards. That's what we try and manifest. And yeah, that's all we can do is prepare for that, and prepare for the worst, and prepare for the best. Hope for the best.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Thanks, mate. I believe you.
All right, mate. Listen, I'll let you go.
Thanks, Bruce.
Keep on grinding, mate.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, you're a legend. I appreciate your support always.
Let's keep in touch, all right?
100%.
Definitely. All right. Take care, mate.
See you, mate. See you guys.
See ya. So there we go. Matty O'Connor. Let me just get the screen changed. Where are we? All right, there we go. So, yeah, Matty O'Connor. Guys, remember, 23rd, 24th, 25th of May, Alex Heads, Sunny Coast, the greatest free ride multisport event, or extreme multisport event in Australia, and is well widely recognised for that, and definitely worth checking out. Even the Saturday and Fridays and Saturdays where the skate park is, because some of these kids pulling off these stunts in the skate balls will just blow your mind. What these kids are willing to do, and then obviously there's going to be action out on the water as well. So it's shaping up to be an epic, and like Matt is saying, it's free, all free. Okay, all you got to do is just turn up and check it out. So I think you'll love it, and if you love it, you'll be back every year after to watch it. So hopefully see you all there. Please make the effort if you can. All right, that's that. Let's get on for let's do the roundup. Who's that? Ooh, hang on, I've got the wrong window open. There we go. All right, so let's see where we're at. I think I'm just double checking some images from last weekend. I think it was. No, tell a lie, that was in April. We've already been through that, guys. This is the last round of Jetski Racing New Zealand Inc. Round 6 and 7. If you go to their Facebook page, there are a bunch of pictures for you to enjoy. You can see what's happened. Some great pictures of the riders. Living in the Moment is the person's name. Rachel Grady, again, a guest we've had on the show in the past. And definitely worth checking out a lot of the work that's been done there. So really good quality stuff there, and long may that continue. So that's New Zealand. AGSBA, we're hoping to have the event down at Chipping Norton on last Sunday, but unfortunately the weather gods did not play its hand very kindly for them, and unfortunately they've had to cancel that event. There's been no word at the moment on anything being rescheduled, so I'll keep you posted. When they put something out, I'll certainly let everybody know out here. All right. As usual, QPWC, we're back in here again. Round 1 coming up. We have exactly 7 days until entries close. The deadline is midnight next Wednesday for round 1 on the 18th of May, Atkinson Dam. I'm not entirely sure what the entries are looking like at the moment. I know there's been a bunch coming in, so I'll try and I'll endeavour to find out how that's all shaping up. So that's going to be an epic one. And like, again, if we put the effort in, if we make the effort to enter as soon as possible, we all know what we're dealing with. QPWC know what they're dealing with. We can all start to make plans. If you want to spend, if you want to camp overnight at the adjacent campsite, then you can. It all makes planning a lot easier, unless you're just planning on rolling up on the day. But last year's was a cracking winter series, and there's no reason why this year can't be as well. It just needs everybody to get involved and take part and just enjoy it and have some fun. Okay, so qpwc.org.au is where you need to go to enter. The event is there for round 1. Let me just open that for you. Let you see it. There we go, 18th of May. Click on the tickets and take your pick. You can enter multiple classes if you want. Okay, so the idea being is if you example, if you're in the ladies class, you'll enter that one. You'll enter that class. I haven't logged in, so that's why I can't do anything with it. But if you'll get an option on the right hand side here to enter. So when you click on that, you can then get the option to click on another class as well, whether it be naturally aspirated as well. If you're into 3 classes like enduros, again, just take another additional class again, and it's the $30 one. So your second, third and fourth event are your cheaper options. Your main event is the one where you're paying $130. Okay, so nice and straightforward. Any questions, please just PM the QPWC message group, the messages on Facebook here, and they'll get back to you and let you know what's going on. Okay, so that's QPWC. Now we're on to the rec stuff here. Wellington Jet Sport, Cook Strait Crossing is coming up. Let's just go to that event. I think we've got it here actually. Here we are. Yeah, so they have their annual Cook Strait Crossing coming up, and limited to 30 riders. Registration is required. Do not just turn up on the day, because you'll likely be turned away. 17th of May it is. Details are there. The event is actually there. It's a set-up event. Go to the Wellington Jet Sport Club Facebook page and click on the link for the event itself. And if you're down that way, go and give it support. It's usually quite well received. It's quite a few people are usually interested in that. So definitely get in there. Alright, so that's Wellington Jet Sport Club in New Zealand. Jetski Social Northern Ireland, they did have an event. Oh look, there's me. Now where did I see it? They've got a run coming up in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks I think. There's their next run. If you're over in Northern Ireland or in that area or vicinity and you're thinking about jumping over the Irish Sea to catch up with these guys, 1st of June, Sunday, 9:30 AM, Portavogie Harbour. Drop a message to Stephen Annette, or not Stephen Annette, Stephen Sheenan, sorry, and they'd love to have you on board if you happen to be in the area, and they'll do everything they can to accommodate you. Recreation ride, so by all means, different group, different people, but the vibe is still the same. Okay, jet ski ride, jet ski adventurers. Oh, there's George, good old George out on the bay. Alright, so as a reminder from last week, there is a Fraser Coast Escape in September next year. I'm not sure who's all planning on going. 20th September to the 24th of September. Express that you wish to go, let them know, book your accommodation, and then send through your confirmation to Carl at this group, just to let him know that you're definitely booked up and ready to go, because I believe he's got some things being planned, and if he knows how many people he's dealing with, then that would help him make planning a lot easier for whatever it is he's got planned. So I'm planning on going to this one. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's a Fraser coast, so you get out around Fraser Island and stuff. So it should be a good one. I'm looking forward to that. So look that one up, Jetski Adventurers page. Jetski Riders, Jetski Family, sorry. I think this one's been pretty quiet. I think there's just a couple of questions. Recommendations, if you're down the Coolangatta area, the Tweed River is the place to go. And take your fenders with you, because there's a couple of places to stop off and you can get a bite to eat. You need your fenders for protecting the side of your boat, your ski if you can. And yeah, look that up and have fun if you're down that way. There's no no particular group rides scheduled at the moment that I have noticed. There hasn't been anything lately. There might be. Check both Jetski Adventurers and the Jetski Family page, because there's usually a little pop-up rides always appearing. They may be at the last minute kind of thing, so keep your eyes peeled on these particular groups. They're always there. Same with Jetski Riders Gold Coast and Brisbane. There's usually people posting. There's a few up for sale, skis up for sale at the moment, and it's not always, but again, keep your eyes peeled. There's people in this group as well that are looking for others to go out on the ski with. Just while I'm on this page as well, and I have this one here, just to let everybody know, if you haven't happened to see this one, Kawasaki are getting into the fishing business as well, the fishing off a jet ski business as well. They've now just released their Ultra 160 LXS into Australia. Price has been announced as well. Let's have a look at it. This is the first I've looked at it today. I've seen it earlier and I thought I would share it. There we go. Official pricing for Australia announced overnight. The price starts from $29,049 for the ski only. Obviously, I need trailer and stuff like that as well. So it'd be interesting to see ski only. Non-serious fringe cost by ski only. So do not charge. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if that actually includes all the S-gain stuff on the back. I'm assuming it does. Which, if you look at the prices of it, it's actually reasonably comparable to the Sea-Doo. And then obviously Yamaha have got theirs as well, so it's kind of comparable as well. Also as well, this is on, oh, hang on a minute. Alright, so while we're at it as well, I have spoken recently with Joshua Dowling, who we've had on the show before, and what my plan is we'll have a regular, speaking with Josh, I extended an invite to Josh, asking him if he wished to come on to the show on a monthly basis, just to kind of do a little bit of an update segment on various things that pertain to our community. So things like that, for example, with the new skis on the market, new pricings, insurance, all that kind of stuff. Joshua is an experienced journalist and always has a great article about something relating to PWC in the community. So it would be, I think it was only fitting that I personally wanted to give him a place with a monthly segment where he can kind of come on and talk about all things PWC that he's been looking at and reporting on. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. That will be coming up soon. I will be advertising that one, promoting that one through the Jetski Republic Facebook page, and no doubt you will see that when it comes. So that's that. That's the Jetski Gold Coast and Brisbane. I think that's us. Now, this is obviously Jetski Republic. Guys, I'm at this event. Let's have a look at that one. Let's hopefully you can see that. And yeah, so I'm at this event next. I fly out on Friday. I'm going to Japan for 10 days. My intentions are to head down to this event on the Saturday and the Sunday, which is the 17th and 18th of May. And yeah, I'm hoping to catch up with some of our previous guests that we've had on the show. Anthony Radicek and Kylie Elmers, Guy Greenland, Jaden Richardson, to name but a few that I've had on the show in the past. So it'd be nice to try and catch up with them. I don't know how feasible or easy that's going to be, because obviously they're in competition at the moment. They'll be busy with their skis and probably busy doing some other bits and pieces. So I'm not entirely sure how busy or how much time they're likely to have, but I'm hoping to have a little catch up and hopefully film some little segments where we catch up with those particular individuals, and hopefully maybe a few more, and just kind of give a bit of a feedback from a spectator's point of view, what the event's like. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Well, I'm looking forward to this one, so it's one of my reasons for going. But obviously I'm going to make a bit of a holiday of it as well with my wife. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that one. Now, next week I won't be on the show next week, so it is what it is. I'm obviously going to be in Japan. I don't plan to do any live show while I'm away. I just want to enjoy the time I have there. And yeah, so there we go. I will be back the week after. Let me just double check my dates. Let's see. Let me just see, 21st. So all going well, I should be back on with the next show on the 21st of May. And yeah, and then we'll be heading into the weekend for the SCX event. So fingers crossed, all goes well. And yeah, so there we go. That's that. That's that for the week. So pretty much everything covered so far. I've just got to check a couple of things. What we got? Sorry, I just got sent something. I was wondering what it was, but it didn't really. Okay, so listen, that's me for this week, and I'm going to leave you with a final video. Old school. We've gone back for you wave jumping gurus. You probably like this one. Well, you will most likely will like this one. It's our old friends over in Stavanger, Norway. They're doing a bit of a wave jump session. Some really nice footage, and yeah, like I say, it's an old school one. It's about 7 years old. If you haven't seen this one before, enjoy, guys. Wherever you happen to be, if you're out, if you manage to get out on the water this weekend or at any time within the next week or so before I'm back on live, have fun, take care of each other and look after each other as well. Be respectful, but like I say, have fun. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.